Hello, San Diego County. I'm Supervisor Jim Desmond here. You're all doing a great job as far as sheltering in place and adhering to the health directives of the county health officials. Thank you very much for doing that. My office, what we've been concentrating on is coming up with a plan for when we do turn that corner and we're able to get back to work. We want to get as many San Diegans and many industries open up as soon as possible once that green light is lit. So what we've done is we put out, yesterday we launched a website, SanDiegoBackToWork.com, and we've been looking for input from several different businesses and industries of what they're willing to do, what they can do in order to get back to work. And we realize it's not going to be business as usual right away. There's going to have to be restrictions in place for people not to keep the protections in place, but also hopefully maybe starting up and opening up some of the businesses. We've gotten quite a few recommendations from people already, some of which include opening up the beaches, opening up the parks, where people are still doing the social distancing, but they at least are be able to get out of their houses. For many of the businesses, they've offered assurances of social distancing. If you go to some of the stores out there, Home Depot and Lowe's is where I go mostly. But there's marks on the floor. There's safe areas, and there's areas that they want you to wait in. Some of those best practices that have come out. Other ideas that we've heard of is employees that are working at businesses that are essential. Those companies are bringing food in for lunchtime, so people don't have to go out and interact with other people during their lunch hours. Some companies are requiring not only the mask but also the gloves to be worn. We know there's a lot of businesses out there we've heard from that actually go in and visit in the homes. Some caregivers, piano tuners, people like real estate agents, who are wearing masks and gloves and booties going into the stores. So what we're really looking for is, in trying to put together, is once some of these industries are released to open up, that we have plans and protections in place. And so we're looking for ideas from you, from the business community and from just the general public yourselves. What can we do? What commitments can we ask industries to adhere to so that they can come back to work and maybe help make some of these decisions easier for health professionals if they're knowing that the restaurant industry is willing to take certain precautions, have restrictive seatings, sanitizing chairs and tables after each dining experience. So let us know your ideas, how we can have a plan that's ready to go once we get this thing turned around. We appreciate all the efforts that you're doing. We're not trying to usurp any of the doctor's directives, but we do want to make sure that when we are ready, when businesses are allowed to open up, San Diegans, we get as many of you back to work as possible. Thanks for your input. SanDiegoBackToWork.com. Appreciate your inputs. Thanks.